Silent. Is it lawful to heal on the Sabbath or not? Luke chapter 14, verse 3. Tuesday of the 5th week of Lent. Soon after Jesus tells his disciples that he has come to bring division, he dines on the Sabbath at the house of a ruler of the Pharisees. There he encounters a man before him who had dropsy, a serious disease marked by swellings. The Pharisees are observing Jesus carefully, so Jesus asks them, "Is it lawful to heal on the Sabbath or not?" Stunned, the Pharisees have no answer. Scripture says they were silent. Luke chapter 14 verses 1 to 4. They were silent. Jesus disregards their silence and takes the man with dropsy, heals him and lets him go. Luke chapter 14 verse 4. Then Jesus presses the point even further. He asks the Pharisees, "Which of you, having a son or an ox that has fallen into a well, will not immediately pull him out on a Sabbath day?" Luke chapter 14 verse 5. If the Pharisees were honest, they probably would have admitted that such an act of mercy to rescue an animal or even their own child from a dangerous situation would not be an unlawful act. But Luke tells us that once again, the Pharisees couldn't answer. Luke chapter 14 verse 6. Jesus pushes the envelope as he heals on the Sabbath in the home of a Pharisee, confronting their resistance and fear. Jesus cannot be silent when they are silent. The truth of his identity as the Messiah cannot be silenced. The truth of God's mercy cannot be silenced. The truth can never be silenced, regardless of the compartments and categories we construct to help us ignore it. Compartments keep life neat. Our passivity lets us pretend things are safe. Boxes gives us false permission to remain silent. We don't have to struggle. We don't have to challenge anyone. There is no drama, no tension, no confrontation. But mercy, the kind of mercy that changes the world, doesn't live in a box. Love does not yield to passivity. Jesus cannot and will not remain silent when it meant denying the Father or his mission to redeem the world. Love is a person whose name is Jesus Christ. And when you and I fall in love with Jesus, we will do anything for him. When we are in love with Jesus, we will surrender our boxes and no longer remain silent. Whether through words or actions, love demands that we not remain silent. The Pharisees were silent that day, but love cannot be silent. For your prayer, stay here for an additional 10 minutes. Today, pray with Luke chapter 14 verses 1 to 4. Notice how Jesus is not passive. What is he trying to say to you? How do you respond?